It's great to see all the media interest in the success of tax reform.
Next, nope, stop. Can't keep talking.
The gentleman is recognized for 60 seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Infrastructure program where we really need to do some things. What do we need to do? Well, let me find the right placard.
So the one person in the government that's in charge of this issue, that's a very important issue, isn't here because did they have to wash their hair? What's the deal?
What if? What if?
2.5 trillion is 2,500 billion, and a billion is 1,000 million. So 2.5 trillion. It's hard to calculate. That's a lot of money.
That was like 3 questions.
You want to buy Dulles International Airport or maybe Reagan International? Excuse me. I promise not to do that. Whatever that name of that airport here is, okay, I'll say Reagan. The Reagan International Airport.
People who come to interview you to redo these security clearances, do they carry a clipboard?
I think they do, sir, and I think it's legal size so that it has more room on.
To me, the clipboard is the sign of not being in the 21st century.
I'm sorry to hear that. I actually own a couple of clipboards, and I occasionally use them.
If you've never dressed up in costume to jump into a hole, this is not something where you can wait out to get your feet wet and say, I've done the polar plunge. This is a polar plunge where you go into that hole and you're swimming and it's December in a frozen lake. This is March Madness. It's March Madness.
In the summertime, we were camping on Spence Field. We'd taken blueberry pancake mix up there, picked the blueberries, had ourselves all the materials for a good breakfast. We made one mistake. We left the breakfast in our packs in a tent, and during the night, a bear crawled in there with us, took it out, and we ended up on top of the trail shelter banging pans together trying to run the bear off.
A man in Syria sent me a Facebook message telling me he wanted to marry me. I assure you my husband might have objected.
Well, let me just say this, and I'm going to spend some time on this. Maybe even a magic minute, I don't know.
Well, your father, Herman, is looking down. He's very proud of you right now.
He's still alive.
Oh, he is? Well, then he's even more proud of you. Please, come on up. Let's arm wrestle. Come on.
Let's start with why employers are not prohibited from taking the earned tips.
So, Ranking Member DeLauro, I appreciate the questions.
The tips of their employees, yes or no?
Ranking Member DeLauro.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Ranking Member DeLauro. Ranking Member DeLauro.
I know my name.
Ranking Member DeLauro. 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 Ranking Member DeLauro.
That's preposterous.
Yeah, I think that's a very nuanced and subtle word to use for it. Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Democratic Party. It is the most exhilarating thrill